lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to do something really different. For the first time on my channel, I'm going to take a makeup challenge. Yeah. And that challenge would be one dip, one pump makeup challenge. Many of the YouTubers are taking this challenge and I thought it would be really fun to take this challenge and do my makeup. And let's see, basically in this challenge what happens is that I'm allowed to take only one pump or one dip of a particular product, be it specifically makeup product, be it primer or foundation or eyeshadow and whatsoever. I mean, I can dip my brush into the product only once and I can only take a single pump of the product, and that way I would be doing the makeup on my face. I know this is gonna be a bit tough, or I do not know how tough it is gonna be because I haven't yet done such a kind of thing, and yeah, but I think it's gonna be fun. So before going into the video, if you're new to my channel, then please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and also press the bell icon. This would mean absolutely everything to me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and without any further ado, let's get started. So my skincare is already done. This particular challenge applies only to makeup products, so that's why I haven't shown you my skincare, because of course one pump of a particular skincare product would not suffice for the entire face. I feel so personally, specifically in winters, I need to load myself with every kind of skincare product. Any which way, so yeah, I have already moisturized my face. And let's get into the primer first. So for the primer, I'm taking this Makeup Revolution Ultra Face Primer. Whatever product comes out, I would be taking that. Only a single drop! This much amount is left on the tube. I am allowed to use that. I'm allowed to use this. Because it came out and it's going to get wasted, please. Yeah. So I'm not pressing the tube, I'm just wiping off any of the product that is present. So basically I'm allowed to use this much of the primer. Okay. So the challenge has already begun to get tough. And I won't be wasting any of the primer. I will be concentrating it only on the areas where I have my pores. A bit under the eyes. Oh, nothing is left for my chin. My face already looks shiny. Fine then, let's get into the foundation. So for the foundation, I'm taking this LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade Warm Beige. It has this pump. I would be taking only a single pump of this product. This much. This is the product I am allowed to take. I really wanted to press the pump really hard so that I could get a good amount of product, but before I could reach the end of the pump, the maximum depth of the pump, this product already came out. Okay, so I'm again not gonna waste any of the product. First, I am gonna dab the foundation, dot the foundation all over my face. This much of the product is still left on my palm. So for blending it, I'm taking this flat kabuki brush, cover my entire face. Let's see. Although the foundation is a full coverage one, so I hope I get the desired coverage. Quite decent. Somehow I just managed to cover my entire face. I thought these all portions of my face would won't get covered with foundation, but thankfully I managed to do this, and that's why I prefer having brush and not a beauty blender, because that absorbs so much of product. Okay, so The foundation got applied pretty well, I guess. Yeah. Next comes the concealer. So for the concealer, I'm taking this Pat Take Cover Concealer in the shade Stark Nude. Now every time I have used the concealer, whenever I took out the wand, I actually got a very good amount of the product in the wand and I never had to dip it twice. So I just hope that today also same thing happens. I will be showing you all. Here's the product. Okay, fine. No. Actually, this is sponge applicator. So it absorbs some amount of product. Today I'm realizing it. Okay, because a pretty good amount of product has been applied onto my eyes. So the remaining I will be applying on all those areas where I have pigmentation, taking care that I cannot afford to waste too much of product. And why do I have this feeling that? So for blending it, I'm taking my brush. So thankfully the concealer got applied really nicely and I did not face much issues with the concealer. This is my holy grail concealer. You guys please get it. If anybody is looking for one good concealer, then this is it. Yeah. Not much of the product is required and one concealer is gonna last you really long. For setting my concealer and the face, I'm taking this PAC translucent powder in the shade 09 and now this powder is really messy because of the sleeve provided, so I always keep this kind of tissue kind of thing that has been provided provided along with it, so that it doesn't become that messy and there's not much of a product wastage. So this is my powder brush and what I'm gonna do is take a really good dip at the powder. If it would have been some other day now, then I would have definitely not taken this. Oh shit! I dipped it twice. Okay, I'm not gonna use it. This product got wasted. Fine, so I'm taking a different powder brush and I'm dipping it in the powder. Yeah. So this is the amount of powder that I have on my brush. This is a blush brush, but I do not have any other clean powder brush, so I'm using it. I just hope that it doesn't become too powdery. So really slightly I would be setting it. And whatever remaining is there, I will be using it to set my entire face. Oh, okay. But the thing is that the powder in this brush got wasted. I really do not like product wastage. So the base makeup is almost done. Let's get into the brows. For the brows, I'm taking this LA Girl Brow Kit. You can see this. And here I'm taking this brow brush kind of thing, whatever the name it is. Now from here the challenge is gonna get tough because I can dip my brush only once in this brow kit. In the individual pans, I can dip my brush only once. So here you can see it's a clean brush. I washed it yesterday itself. And I would be taking a big swirl of, I'm not lifting the brush out of the pan yet, and yeah, this much of the product I have to do my brows. I really need a spoolie. Wait, I need to get the clean spoolie of mine. Okay, so here is the spoolie and I will be needing it. So I do not think so the brush will be covering the entire brows. The product is sufficient enough to cover the brows, the entire length. Okay, this brow is done, but what about this one? Okay, please. Is there any product left? No. And here I'm taking this spoolie. This is a clean spoolie. I washed it yesterday itself. Basically, I washed all my brushes yesterday, and I'm using it to blend the color along the entire length of my brows. So I'm now taking this light brown color and I am filling the inner part of my brows. So basically this brow got covered nicely. The coverage is good here, but this one, no. Oh my god. So the brows are done. There's a stray here. It didn't get covered. I mean, I couldn't do anything about it, but it's okay. So I'm taking this NYX eyeshadow primer, and for this I would be taking one big swirl of the product. Wait, I'll show you. Okay. And the brush that I took was this concealer blender brush. And I took this brush because there was some remaining concealer here, so I can do this. I will make use of the remaining concealer in the brush. So my eyes are already primed, and for the eyeshadow palette I'm taking this Lakme Absolute Infinity eyeshadow palette in the shade Midnight, in the variant Midnight Magic. So this is going to be the toughest part of the challenge because this fell down, the designing area. I don't use this much because I can take only one dip of any eyeshadow. So first I would be taking this shade, okay, and I would be swirling my brush in it so that the entire brush gets covered in pigment. So I would be applying a bit of the eyeshadow here and some of the base. I just hope I don't end up looking like a clown by the end of this challenge. And the remaining on the lower lashes of mine. So this is actually it's getting tough for me because I haven't used the palette even once, and this is the first time I'm using it today. So I'm really not confident about the shades, and I do not know how they are gonna perform. Maybe I should remove the excess product in the brush, right? So it's not exactly a transition shade, and although it looked brown on the palette, but on the eyes it looks kind of pink. I don't know why. Okay, fine. So the next shade that I'm gonna use is this particular shade. And what I'm gonna do is darken my corners a bit. I'm gonna pack the color in the outer corner. I'm doing the same thing here. Okay. And I'm dragging the color towards this center of the lid. And whatever remaining on the brush, I am just smoking out the outer corners of my lower lashes. The color looks kind of mauvish brown kind of thing. Next, I'm going to take this purple shade and apply it all over this place, this area, in the lid space. But I think I would better be safe and wet my brush with some setting spray. But I can't do that also. That's because I can press the nozzle of the setting spray only once. So okay, fine. Let me see. I think I should use a more flat brush. Okay, so I'm taking this big flat brush, and what I'm gonna do is take a lot of this color in both the sides of the flat brush. I think my position is a bit towards the side because I had to change the camera battery. So okay, this is what is the pigment in the brush, and I'm gonna apply it. Fine. Not that good, but okay. Now, talking about the pigment, this one, I'm in this purple color, it's kind of patchy. It's clinging to the creases on my eyelids. Okay, is there something left in the brush? Maybe I'll go very close to the lower lash line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this color a bit. I think I took this color, right? Okay, fine. So next I'm gonna take this color on both the side of brush, and then, oh my god, it's falling. There is a lot of fallout. Okay, so now the purple looks better. Why does the purple color look better on this side and not that good on this side? I will take this blending brush and take this shade in particular. Oh my god, okay. I'm not dipping the brush back, and in this process I just dropped my eyeshadow, and see what I did with this color. So what I'm gonna do is put a very little bit of that brown color on the outer corner of my eyes. And I will be taking my previous blending brush and blend the outer corner. That's it. I'm not gonna do anything else, anything more with this color. You just blend the purple edges a bit with the transition shade. I think I'm gonna experiment today a bit. So what I'm gonna do is take this pink shade. Okay. And let's see what happens when we apply it on the inner corners. This pink shade is also not that pigmented, so it doesn't look that good. Next, lining the upper lash line. Upper lash line. And for that, I'm taking this Inglot Gel Eyeliner. Okay, this is gonna get tougher. So what I'm gonna do is Okay, so I did not remove the silver covering because I heard that it gets dried really fast. So I thought why to do that, and okay, fine, whatsoever. So I'm dipping this brush only once, and there is no any product here. This is just the brush is stained with the liner. And now what I'm gonna do is take this brush and swirl it on the gel eyeliner so that the entire brush gets covered with this liner. Oh, maybe I won't make a wing today, but okay, so I managed to line the eyes here, draw an eyeliner here. Okay, so the eyes got lined pretty nicely. Now I will try to make a wing. So the wing got drawn very nicely on this eye. Let's see if this lasts for the wing on this eye. Okay, so I did this. I did it. Wow, I should be given an award. I managed to draw a wing. Wow, I did it. I feel so good about myself. For lining my lower waterline, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this black eyeshadow. This thing. I'm gonna take this brush again and take a good amount of this product. Oh, pretty good amount. Mascara. Before that, I will be curling my lashes so that with one dip of the mascara band, I can cover my lashes pretty nicely. For the mascara, I'm taking this I Love Extreme Volume Mascara by Essence. And again, only this much. Why is it happening today? Okay, one. I will be going equally in both my lashes. Wow, my lashes got coated so nicely. Essence mascaras are really good. They're so affordable. They're so volumizing. You can actually see the lengthening effect on my eyes and how nicely curled they are. I really do not feel the need to apply falsies today because they have been coated so nicely. So I'm taking this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm actually making it tougher for myself because this needs to be built up. And here I am. I'm doing this one dip, one pump challenge. So I will be dipping my brush only once and swirling it all over so that most of the brush gets coated with the bronzer. Do you see it? Do you see it? Okay, so it got, I think I managed to get a decent amount of product on my brush, but yeah, my nose got spared and it couldn't be contoured nicely. I do not have any product left for it, but okay, fine, I'll make do with it. Next comes the blush, and for the blush I'm taking this Milani blush in the shade pink. What was rose pink? Rose pink. Okay, so the glass always comes out. I think this is the problem with these kind of blushes. Any which way, again I'm gonna swirl the brush on the blush, brush on the blush. So I'm going with very light-handed first. Okay. I'm just depositing the pigment slowly and steadily. But what I'm going to do is remove the remaining pigment by rubbing the brush on the back of my hand and then blend the blush. Okay. So far so good. Now next comes the highlighter. For the highlighter I'm taking this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter, and again I'm going to take a very good amount of product on my brush because I need this thing to highlight my inner corners as well. And I would be taking a bit of this product on this other brush of mine to highlight my inner corners. And then the remaining highlighter I'm going to use it on my face. Okay, so my highlighter looks quite blinding today. Oh my god, I just don't believe it. What's that? No. That is because the blush also had some shimmery particles in it. Probably that is because it looks too shiny and blinding. But yeah, it's okay. Some things it's okay to be blinded by a highlighter only if my inner corners looked better. Fine. Okay, I'll make do. And now comes the lipstick, for which I'm taking this NYX Butter Gloss. Only one pump, not pump. But I just took out the product, and whatever product is present on this applicator, I'm gonna make do with it. So last comes the makeup fixer, and I will be taking only one pump of this makeup fixer. What was that? Okay, I'm not cheating. Also just one pump and hardly 3 or 4 drops came out. So yeah, this is the final look. The lipstick is kind of washing the entire face down. Should I apply some other lipstick? I think I will go with this Flower Beauty lipstick in the shade Cinnamon Crush, and since I do not have a lip brush, what I'm gonna do is take a decent amount of this lipstick on my lips, on my fingers, sorry, and I'm gonna apply it on my lips. I think now it looks better. So yeah, this is the completed look, and I did this look with only one dip of brushes in a particular product, or only one pump of a particular product like foundation or primer. And when it came to concealer, I just scooped out the wand only once, and whatever the product was there on the wand applicator, I used it. So yeah, this is the look. What it made me realize that we really do not need too much amount of any good product to create any makeup look. Very small or just a decent amount of product is enough. We do not need a lot, and this way we can prevent so much of a product wastage. And yeah, I really enjoyed doing this makeup look. I thought it would turn out to be disastrous, specifically when I was doing the eyes, because usually what I do is I take very small amount of product and then gradually build up the intensity of colors on my eyes. But whatever I did today, I'm not really, personally, I'm not really satisfied with this eye look, because I think the palette, every color is very dark. There is no any good transition shade and no any good highlighter shade. Initially when I had a look, I thought that I would be doing many looks with this palette, but yeah, I would definitely be doing many looks, but I need to combine it with some other palette to make the looks more better. So yeah, personally I'm not that satisfied with the eye look, how it turned out to be, but I really wanted to use only one single eyeshadow palette for this challenge, and that's why I used this. And I also wanted to make it a more tougher for me, probably. Yeah. And so, but the base makeup, I really liked it. I'm very satisfied with how the base makeup turned out to be. And obviously not to forget the eyeliner and the wings part. Oh my god, the wings could have been more better, but considering the amount of product that I had, I think the kind of wings that I managed to do, I think it's good enough. If you have similar views or if you have different views, then please do mention it in the comment section below. And if you really like this video, then please do give me a big thumbs up. I will be back again with a brand new makeup tutorial or a brand new video or probably a brand new fun challenge. Till then, stay happy, stay safe, and bye bye. I love you all.